Hello. How come I can't hear you?
Hi, can you hear me?
Barely. I can kind of hear you.
Can you hear me now?
That's so much better. How are you?
I'm doing excellent, excellent. Just so happy that I was able to join again.
Yeah, I was happy to see your name. Interesting. Okay, let's jump right in, hon, because there's a gentleman standing right here. Interesting. Okay, as soon as I said that, the lady, I got to be careful how I say this. The lady came forward and pushed him out of the way. She's like, back off, I'm first. And now I'm getting really hot again. Okay, Vita, let's do this. Both feet flat on the floor for me for a minute. I want you to close your eyes. And when I'm done talking, I want you to take a deep breath, picturing that deep breath starting at your big toe, slowly pulling it all the way up through your body, and then blow it directly towards me and give me a minute to focus. Okay, so please forgive me. I don't remember who all your loved ones are on the other side. So we're kind of starting all over, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
There's a father figure that steps forward. He was first, but I feel like he's going one above. So I feel like this could be grandfather. It's interesting because the grandmother, I'm pretty sure this is grandmother because she goes one above you. She's kind of small though. I see like Mighty Mouse. She's like, I might be small, but I'm strong. And she pushes him out of the way. She's like, get out of here. I'm talking first. So there's something about her being very, very strong. Hold on a second. Slow this down. She's talking really fast or in an accent. Really fast. Slow this down. And I'm seeing the heart, and she's talking about being very excited. I'm seeing dating, relationships. Are you in a new relationship, hon?
Complicated.
Interesting. Okay, so she knows what she's talking about here. So let me just go back and see if you know who this is, because she's not validating how she passed. Obviously, she's validated this before, but she's giving you the details that will help you understand who she is. She's small and she's tough. I wouldn't mess with her. Do you know who that is?
My grandmother was not small. She certainly was an independent woman.
Would this be on mom's side? I feel like I'm going to
my dad's, both sides, because my parents were first cousins.
Oh wow, interesting.
Yeah, but it's my father's mother that passed away.
Okay, but your mom's mom is gone as well, isn't she?
No.
Interesting. So this is the lady above mom's mom. I know your dad's mom is here, and that's probably why I can hear daddy's hands over here, but I'm going to the other side. I'm going around mom. So if your mom's mom is still here, then this has to be your great grandma. I'm not sure why she's coming through. Well, here we go. She's putting the white blanket around. So if your grandma's still here, okay, hold on. Get out of my head so fast. One step at a time. The older lady that's coming through on mom's side is putting the white blanket around the older lady who is still here in the physical world. So I'm not sure if that is your grandma or your mom, but somebody is having health or stress issues, because that's what the white blanket represents. And the grandmother that is on that line is watching over, is putting that white blanket, wanting you to know that she's watching over them. I'm seeing distance or space. So are you, okay, let me try this again a different way. Now she's showing me the house. Are you living close to mom or with mom?
I'm living with mom, my mom.
That makes sense. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Here we go. Gratitude. I almost feel like you're thinking of moving out of mom's house, or you're thinking of moving away, because they're trying to come in and give you a whole bunch of reassurance, putting the white blanket around your shoulders, like, it's okay, we got this, we'll look after them. And that's interesting. She says them. You said you're living with your mom, but she's saying them. And I'm
yeah.
What does that mean?
You're actually bringing tears to my eyes.
Oh, huh.
My sister as well. Yeah.
Okay. And are you thinking of moving out, hon?
Yes.
See, that's why your mom's family is stepping forward. And I think your mom's grandma, she's not huge. She's little.
I've
Tough.
never met her.
Oh, she knows you very well. And she's extremely grateful. When you said that, or when I said she knows you, I felt huge gratitude go around you because she said that you've done everything that you can possibly do. And now it's time for you to spread your wings and fly. I'm seeing literally the metamorphosis of the caterpillar, that you were in a cocoon for a while, that you were like, what is this? Marinating, like growing. And now you really know it's time to move out. It's time to spread your wings, but you've got this guilt attached to leaving. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
She said, don't be guilty, hon. Don't feel guilty. You can't, if you feel guilty and you stay where you are, it's just going to kill your energy. It's going to bring your energy down. It's going to suck the joy out of you. And then when you have no joy left, you're no good to your mom. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
They need you to know that she's going to be okay. And that wherever it is that you're thinking of going to, it feels like you might need a plane or something, because she's showing me planes. She goes, there's always planes. We can visit. COVID's over. We can visit.
Yeah, I was thinking of moving Backfest. Was going to do put a deposit on a pre-construction in the BC area.
See that? Well, she knows because she was showing me planes. She said, listen, you're going to do more for yourself and your family by showing them what is possible than you would do by suffocating yourself to stay taking care of them. That's not going to help them. I feel like you have helped open their eyes a lot in the last year or so, especially. She's showing me the last year like a metamorphosis in a cocoon, and that you can only do so much. And yeah, it's like leading by example. That's what they're showing me. It's that old phrase of, let's see if I can get this right. You you can't you can't get sick enough to help a sick person heal. You can't get poor enough to help a poor person thrive. The only way you can help somebody is from an elevated position of strength and clarity. And when you do, when you elevate yourself to that position of strength, clarity, and stability, you can then reach down and help them as well. You can be the example for them to follow. And I heard this might be good for your sister too, that I feel like you've done good for her as far as confidence goes, but it's at the point where you kind of got to like take the training wheels off, you know? Do you understand what she means by that?
I understand. Yes.
I feel like, and then she shows me, so you remember before, well, this is my symbol for challenge or struggle in a relationship. And I see the heart going around and you two coming closer as well. I feel that's interesting. I heard, will miracles never cease? So I don't know if your sister and you were not so close before and you've gotten closer over the last year. But they're validating that. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Please know how proud they are of you, that you can do anything that you want. If it gives you happiness to go out west, do that, because your happiness will be so contagious that it will inspire the rest of your family. And you have the support of every single person on your in your family, here and that side. Slow that down. And that's why your mom's family stepped forward to let you know that they're all going to be here to watch over her. I feel like your mom won't leave because she's close to your grandma, right?
Mm,
I'm seeing
no.
grandma very,
They're,
okay, so help me
they're
understand
having
this. Sorry?
my grandmother is in San Diego. She's in Ontario, my mom, St. Catharines.
So, okay, so I'm not sure what this means because I'm going to say it again. I'm going to tell you the way that they showed it to me. I feel like your mom will not move. And then I see your grandma and that this is not happening. So this is where I wish I knew my geography a little better. Is San Diego closer to Ontario than it is to BC?
No, it's closer to BC. It's on the west side.
Slow this down. Weird. They keep saying that and they're not changing it. It's like she won't go because of grandma. She won't go because of grandma. And I don't know what that means. If she's further away from grandma, what does that mean?
They don't have good relationship. I guess maybe she doesn't want to move to be close to grandma.
See, I love spirit. Even when I think I'm crazy. Okay. Isn't that funny? But you will be closer to your grandma.
Yeah.
And I feel like I see a visit there, just so you know. That if you went to BC, I do see you visiting there more.
Yeah, I love my grandma, but my mom is not too thrilled about that.
That's okay, because your great grandma is extremely proud of you. And that's, I think, what they're talking about when they say that when you reach out and you love, no matter what, you just show love and peace and love and peace. After you having that relationship with your grandma for years and seeing her a lot more often, I think your mom may be inspired. I do see a healing of a relationship there, just so you know.
Oh God, I hope so.
Huh. See, I think if you listen to her, see, when you go, I'm moving to BC, and you say, will you come with me, mom? She's like, no, I'm not going. So you're like, okay, so I go. And then you move to BC and you're like, I'm so happy out here. Won't you come? And she's like, no, I'm not coming. And you're like, okay, fine. And then you have a relationship with grandma all the time. And you're like, I'm so happy with grandma. Won't you come out here? She's like, no. But eventually, I think what happens is she goes, okay, fine. I'm coming for a visit. Okay, fine. I will talk to her. Okay, fine. We'll do this. It's like baby steps, slow, steady baby steps. Your healing is helping the rest of your family. It's just that they have to do this at their pace as well. But I think that's why you're being inspired to go that way. It's funny because your grandma's saying that you've been having this idea for months now. You've just not sure. Well, maybe waiting for COVID to end before you actually acted on that inspiration. But she's saying that she's been in your mind talking to you for months now. In case you're wondering where that was coming from, that's her.
My great grandmother?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
She's very proud of you. It feels like grudges are one of the things that your mom's side of the family has a really hard time breaking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that's why she's very much invested in you, because as you learn to break those grudges, and I think that's why she's showing me you and your sister. You could have had a grudge against your sister and maybe a valid one. However, you chose to love instead. And that love heals that. And when you heal those old chains that your ancestors could not heal, you free them and you free everyone else underneath of you, all the generations to come. She's really proud of you for that. It's not easy to break out of that mindset. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Why is she showing me butterflies around you?
I am not sure.
Almost like a butterfly tattoo. Do you have a tattoo?
No.
So if this isn't a tattoo, because I feel like it's being drawn.
Could it be symbolic or something?
Very much could. Have you been drawing lately?
No.
She's showing me the butterfly. What's interesting to me is that they've been talking butterfly symbology through this whole reading, right? Interesting. I think she's just like, if you literally don't have a butterfly on you, tattooed on you, I think she's showing, like, draw it out or place it somewhere where you can see it, because this is who you are. This is what you are doing. You are taking that old energy that kept some of your family down for a while, because we don't get to rise high when we are stuck in the lower vibrations of holding grudges and being in negativity. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So as you transform yourself to fly higher out of that, you give the rest of your family the ability to do what you do. They see you doing it and they go, I want to do that. So I think what she's trying to do by showing me either the butterfly tattoo or the like, I think what she's trying to do is tell you to give yourself something to look at every day, to remember who you are and why this is important. That's interesting. She goes, you're not a tree. And I'm like, what do you mean she's not a tree? Of course she's not a tree. She's a person. And then I thought that's why she can move. She's not a tree. And that's funny. I heard that saying like a while ago. I haven't heard it in a while. So I didn't know what she was saying at first. I think you're supposed to move, hun. You're supposed to. It's like one of those it's like the kindergarten effect. Kindergarten is extremely important in your life for a period of time, but that doesn't mean you're supposed to stay there forever. Moving back home and living with your mom and your sister was very important for a period of time, but that doesn't mean that you're supposed to stay there forever. And I think you need a visual reminder of that. I think that's why she's placing this butterfly in a permanent way. Either like, not that she's telling you to get a tattoo, because when I say that, she goes, I didn't say that. But it could be to place one on your wall and to have that reminder that you are transforming these old energies into something beautiful and free. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And then she goes, just remember I'm on your team. So it's funny because Dad's parents, yes, this is Dad's parents that are stepping forward hand in hand. Both your grandparents are on that side, right? Dad's
Yes.
mom and Dad's dad. That's why they were coming forward hand in hand. So I knew which side they were coming from. And all of Mom's relatives as well are very much stepping forward around you, wanting you to know that they're on your team. So that all you have to do is ask them for help to do whatever it is you want to do, and they will align you with that answer. And then she said, very proud of you. And I just see work. And I don't know what that means, but I feel like you've been done really well at work because she's showing me success, like the spiral of success. Does that make any sense?
Totally.
They've been helping you with this and you've been doing your homework. You've been talking to them. I feel meditation. I feel vibrational creation. And the only thing is you vibrationally created it to a certain point and now you're like, oh, wait a minute, now I feel bad. Am I going too fast? What about them? Don't worry about them. They'll get on board when they're ready. And your loved ones are just very proud of you.
Thank you.
Aww. I hope that was helpful, hon.
Yes, it was. Thank
Well,
you so much.
I hope you stop in Calgary on your way.
Oh, definitely. I have a lot of friends there for sure. I'll come for a visit.
Yay! And I'm coming down there. If you're still in St. Catharines in July, I'll be there in July.
Yeah, I think I'll be here still.
I'm coming to bury my dad, so I will absolutely.
Yes, I heard about that. I'm so sorry. My condolences.
Thank you. I'm gonna do a big meditation thing over at the shrine that my grandfather built there. That's
by my house. Remember, I sent you the picture?
Yes, I do remember that. Well,
so let me know when you're here. I'll join.
You'll come do a meditation with me?
Absolutely.
Woo! The church will just love it. They'll be like, why are there all these people sitting up there meditating in front of our shrine? What the heck?
I'm sure they're gonna love it. There's a reason for that, right?
Exactly.
For it to be out there.
Exactly.
Thank you, Tracy. I really appreciate you.
You're welcome, Vita. You have an amazing rest of your day, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. All right, you guys, take care. I will see you back here on Saturday. Bye.